Buddha buddy, there we go. Gotta speak into it. I'll do this 5-minute truck one, and then I'll do the 23-minute elderly one at the end. Let's see. Fucking America. We don't have trucks like that. Like logging. No, they're not just for logging, but I mean like those kind of trucks drive frequently on our highways here in the UK. Let's see. This fucking idiot. What a fucking... They say women drivers are bad. Yeah. Oh, he's fucked. Oh, he's fucked. He's trying to play Snake with his fucking truck. Dude, look at the destruction. The guy filming it should be laughing right now. I'm surprised he's not laughing. Oh, fuck's sake. Dude, he should just get out of the truck once. Look at the situation. At least that would, there we go. There we go. You can't just sit in your fucking ass and think. Dude, he's fucked up. Honestly, their pay and stuff is all time critical, man. These guys, these truckers. Cross country, trucking. It's all about meeting your deadlines and what a fuck up. Oh my. his bread gone? That's his bread gone. Oh my god. Dude, it's like a bird. Not a bird, it's like an animal that's wounded and trapped. And it's just desperately trying to cling to life. No more fried chicken. Yep. The most fucked up thing is no one can help him with this. Not everyone has training. Dude, look at the destruction he's caused. I know it doesn't look like major, but what a mess. What's that dude saying to him? Is he holding up traffic or something? We'll go back, okay. Dude, look at all the damage. He's waiting, okay. What a fuck up. Gotta hide that camera. It's so rare to see things like this, but when you do get caught up in something like this, it's so fucking fascinating. Just to see how it plays out. Does he ever get this sorted? Opposite, it's the end of the vid. I do empathize though. It's a very unique problem to have with that, a unique vehicle. Though you should be trained better than this. You should be trained to deal with these situations. But it is a very unique problem to have. Yes. True. But you know what I mean? Basic training. To get yourself out of a pickle like that. Like even here, double-decker buses. The discipline is a little bit different to driving double-decker buses here than just your average car. But we have it easy because we have like this guy didn't have a truck only lane. They have their own bus only lane. Tipping, man. Tipping and shit. Go to your ball, man. Game with naked gnome. They call that shit. I don't know where the fuck everyone is. Nobody fucking turns up nowadays. More people end up turning up to a text only fucking stream. I need Rick to play because there's fucking characters in my party. Can't get rid of him. Just easy to keep him. Amy calling out. already dead. Pathetic. Not giving up reactions. Giving up reactions. What the hell is going on right now? There we go. Don't turn up. Switches.
Shanti, bless these roots.
Probably just a dead cat.
Dude, Toshi said he. I don't know if Toshi. Well, actually, Toshi confirmed. Did I messaged Toshi? Takes 15-20 minutes. Yeah. Dude, struggling to get the same fucking 5 or 6 fucking dead people. Fuck it.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Shut your fucking mouth.
Oh, darling, I'm...
Hey, this, he saved the stream. You and Kaiser saved the stream. Just started. I was reacting to some dude trying to turn his truck.
I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here.
Had to clean cat litter. Why doesn't your sister do it? It's her cat, ain't it?
Sounds awful.
Is it her cat or is it like a shared cat? Oh, okay. That's a good feature. Automatic taking of key items. Zess, you missed all the banging. You missed all the sex that happened in this game. One left for uni today, the other is sleeping. So now it's Zess's responsibility.
Good. I was just starting to miss the sound of your voice.
All right, some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble.
Does she live out Zess now that she's moved to uni?
I wonder what the next move is.
Modern day Muzi is picking to follow. So she's moved away, moved out. You gotta keep an eye on her, man. Somebody's gotta keep an eye on her. Dude, that kind of freedom, believe me, man, uni is where all boys, and well, not all boys, I can't speak for Oh, boys and girls are corrupted, man. This ain't Bangladesh. Dude, you make it Bangladesh. Dude, fuck what society says. You make it Bangladesh. Fuck that shit. A man's home is his castle. We gave the world that term, Zess. The term that a man's home is his castle. The Brits gave that to people. So we take that. We turn it into little Bangladesh. Older one did it years ago, that ain't new. It's true. This is a problem living in the West. Yes, do you like the outfit? Gotta keep it Bollywood, fam. Gotta keep it Bollywood.
Despite everything.
Yeah, as long as they maintain some morals and principles, you know what I mean? At least a mother and father can be reassured if they know that kids have like at least some morals, you know what I mean? Respect. Damn, that's hard for a dude growing up with sisters, man. It's easier when you're brothers or sisters. Gonna have to do this without. Rick. Let's see how good his build is.
There goes nothing.
She can. Oh, okay. That's too savage now. This is too savage. I thought I was down in the dumps. This is more down in the dumps than me. So you look back and laugh at these days, I think. In 10 years. I forgot what age difference it's been 10 years. You will look back and laugh at these days. Legit. Hey. What else? What's good in the anime scene? What's the best Sakuga nowadays? All I'm waiting for is the Miyazaki film. Miyazaki film in October. Miyazaki fucking greatness. Look at that. He's my puppet now. Light novel. Some new Madhouse anime light novel. Shit. What's it called? I think you mentioned it.
easy these days.
Go on. Free firing or whatever. Okay. Too much, man. Too much. Too much.
What's the plan?
What the plan? What the plan? Damn, I should have long rested. Firing. What else? Mum kind of cried too. These girls are tapped. Feel sorry for whoever they married. Dude, if your mum's crying, man, you and your dad gotta gang up. Sorry. Like, this ain't, like, I feel sorry for you because this ain't your fault. And I don't even think this is your sister's fault. This is society, man. You and dad gotta team up. Brothers and dads, fam. Gotta do it Birmingham style. Where the brothers all team up, gang up on the younger sibling who's going out of line. I should have long stood there. Possessive flash. Possessive flash.
Fall by my hand.
Why you do it? Fuck's sake, move, fam.
Don't waste a step.
Now for the possessive flash. What Rick doing? I don't know. I have no idea. I need to reload it anyway. Needed to take a long breast, fam. Men want big tits in their women, but they don't realize that when that woman fucking gets old, the sag is gonna look unsightly. The sag will look unsightly. You need it a bit flat, fam. Man's tip. Life hack. Anyway, nobody answers my questions as always. Remember when Gio tried to finger us? So unresponsive people are, man. They know they're not doing anything better. They like to pretend they are. I know because I admit that I am not literally not doing anything better. The only reason I will not turn up somewhere, like a stream or something, is because I just literally don't want to turn up. That's the only reason. These people, guys. People. What this would do.
Better than nothing.
Better than nothing. Like it's from Birmingham. That man's from Birmingham or some shit. Better than nothing.
No time to rest.
Metacritic. My predictions have been over. Way over. I thought Starfield and fucking FF16 would be 90s minimum. I'm guessing 87. 87, 88. Yes. Metacritic. It will be an early 88, I think. Early 88.
Where do I go from here?
Another fight. Let's go.
My estimates have been way too generous. You say 85? Nah, I think it'll be 88. Sony ponies would make sure it doesn't drop. We all know fucking FF16 was an 8 out of 10 game. Look at the early 9s it was getting. Then it finally settled where it should. Because it's bullshit. It's bullshit. They went from 6 million to 10 million concurrent players. 10 million people was peak playing at the same time. Starfield. Once they heard that, they're like, yeah, nah, we ain't taking that. It's review bomb. Why is it FF16 gets review bombed? Fuck it. But Starfield doesn't. Of course everyone wants Starfield to fail, because fucking FF16 failed. Didn't fail, but critically, people couldn't handle that it was sub 9. People want Xbox to fail. We see it, fam. Every day we see people want it to fail. You can like them or not. You can hate them if you want. I don't care. Just want to see competitor fail is not good. Because if Xbox fail, then Sony get to do whatever the fuck they want. So want it. Oh, nothing.
You have to keep going.
So a new company has no chance. I do think we need to see a healthy Xbox start shake up gaming, into reintroducing dead genres. That's one thing you can rely on Xbox to do. Bring back or given money budgets to genres that are dead. Dude, nobody thought Psychonauts 2 would come back, and it's come back. It's been 20 years, fam. 20 years since the last Psychonauts. Nobody thought it would come back. Xbox put them back. We need them to bring back dead genres, like the CRPG. Oh, hells yeah.
No holding back.
No holding back. Do something fucking crazy. There we are. Microsoft make it moves. PlayStation sliding back. Fucker,
Still on my feet.
on my feet. What can I do? What else? What else, Sis? What else, guys? Moe, Dull, and Geo decided to craft a homemade birdhouse. Mo, with a penchant for flair, envisioned. Wait, what the fuck? Enough. Like, this is too long. You should have just taken a breath. Mo, with a penchant for flair, envisioned a multi-story avian mansion. Dull scavenged some old wooden planks, while Geo, who had a knack for details due to his Asperger's, meticulously planned the entrance sizes for different bird species. As they began assembling, Mo's grand design proved to be less than stable. Swaying ominously, Dull's solution was to prop it up with a broomstick. Meanwhile, Geo focused on precision, painted clear labels for each bird type, even including a VIP entrance for rare birds. The end result was a lopsided yet charming bird. This is like a fucking Disco Elysium narration. The end result was a lopsided yet charming birdhouse with birds queuing up as if they were the hottest club in town. As they watched the feathered guests, Gio remarked, "It's all about the details," while Mo added, "and a bit of improvisation." Dull just chuckled. Birdhouse by day, bird nightclub by night. Tories are losing the polls. They damn well better be, sis. They damn well better be. Motherfuckers damn well better be. Okay, do we do?
Worth a shot.
Dude, I just want the Tories out. How long have we had the Tories at? How many leaders have they fucking switched through, man? Boris, Theresa May, Sunak, fucking... Just stale. Our politics is fucking stale, right? Why the UK roads pavement so dirty? Why the council not getting young? I don't know. Eating all our fucking council tax money. Take back all those COVID relief payments they fucking gave on our council tax. They do, this is the thing with UK. They will give you stuff, they'll take it back. Nothing is free. Even when they say it's free, nothing is ever free. They'll take that shit back. Fuckers, I swear. From Dublin, I noticed how much cleaner it is. No overflow. LGBTQ population will grow tremendously with Labour. I doubt it. I doubt it. And the Starmer, where it is, maybe, yeah. But
No holding back.
holding back. Take this fucking place down.
I won't give in.
Oh. Damn, powerhouse, man. Powerhouse.
Death won't take me yet.
Yeah, that's well known. Central London's dirty as fuck too. Yeah, very dirty. Very, very dirty. The air is trash when you go there. London always been dirty. Yep. It's too busy to even find a moment. You can't, like, when you have to do repairs in London, or you have to close the road or something, this shit has to be like scheduled so far in advance and pushes and delays. They need London to be busy. You can't stop London because everyone gets pissed off and then fucks everything. Too crowded too. Dublin was spacious. Yeah. But these are places where I'm not saying there is no civilization, but you won't see the breadth of services, shops and things there as you would here. You'll see them. Yeah, definitely. That's the thing. There's always a cost. Turn is it? Fucking shadow, huh? Fucking shadow, Wonder Woman up in here, man. My girl, fam. My girl, fam. You beefed anyone lately, Zess? There's only 40 accounts that you've been beefing lately, Zess. Let's be beefing. Let's be beefing. Forever dauntless. Just go.
No choice but to keep going.
We've been beefing this. Twitter. farm life is better. Work also boring after a year. Farm life is better. You're right. We ain't meant to live the 9 to 5 kind of lifestyle. Busy London City with no time to yourself. But that's why people are graying fast, aging fast. You need to be able to take in nature, man. Need it, man.
I'll strike you down.
Take it in. Grab his leg. Grab his leg, Kaiser. Fucking order. It's so weird how we came up with this lifestyle after thousands of years. Capitalism, fam. It's capitalism. We went from like a bar, almost like a bar system, a sort of equitable bar system, where there was no wastage. One man's treasure, not one man's junk is another man's treasure. To services and fucking on demand and convenience. All that fucking costs, man. Well-oiled machine. Live like Titus. Merchants had it all. Trade goods and travel, yeah. We have it now where it's about doing as much as you can without moving a muscle. Remote work from home, remote work, logistics, transport, deliveries, Uber. It's all about getting as much done without moving a muscle. And we've all kind of adopted that culture. Look how convenient it is now to just have shit on your doorstep without having to go out, look for the best deal, you know, like put hands on a thing. We either get other people to do it and charge us extortionate amounts. Like Gio's situation, he got other people to make his computer, and he could have, like Kaiser says, got parts, shopped around, made his own, put it together. Burgers make us sick now. Fucking capitalism.
Battle favors the fearless.
Battle favors the fucking fearless. Okay. Battle favors your mom. Fuck it anyway.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
I mean, for him, it's good. It's more than enough for his retro. Kaiser likes to exaggerate. It's good. For him, it's perfect. Like Kaiser says, considering he just loves retro, he's never gonna try and max out Cyberpunk on his fucking PC, so it's good for him. Most times, he's such a snob. You are such a tech snob, Kaiser. You're such a tech snob. I've got no horse in this race, but I just wanted to see Gio play anything but fucking PS2 games on his PC. For someone who says games are gay, he's such a... Because you know he ain't gonna use it for nothing but gaming. That GPU ain't gonna get used for nothing but gaming. It's perfect for him. He was playing a game at 360 or something. Didn't even notice. That's true. There's this 3.5 patch now. Raid path tracing, losing track of tech. I thought he would continue his vlogs more entertaining. Yeah. Let's see. Can you...
Carrion's dead, and with his heart destroyed, he'll stay that way.
Take that greatness, guys. You did it without Rick. Good. Cyberpunk, 240k players now, biggest since launch. I restarted Cyberpunk yesterday after 2.0 updates. Yes,
He's really gone.
they've changed a lot, like even gameplay, down to the gameplay features. Your abilities feel more useful now. They feel a lot more useful now.
Please take this.
They've added car combat,
I think it's
so you can get chased by police and you can shoot from your car now. That's
Not now, Carrion.
2.0 update.
Yes. I think I'll pick up where Carrion left off. A city like this needs a medium.
So you know, he's a fucking medium, innit? Item really equip law ring. Yeah, so I liked it. I'm playing the only origin that I didn't play, which was the street gang guy. Dope. Looks good. The improvements they made definitely show. With Gio and Sonia are secretly serial killers, bound by the murders they've committed. We're living in a multiverse where that never happened, but I can see it. Kaiser and Sonia are definitely the pair. Fred and Rose West in the making. They definitely are. Mo, invite Gia to your house. If he comes, dude, he's always welcome. See you then. It's true though what Kaiser says. Do you really know a person? I could invite Kaiser and Sonia to my house. A week later, they found my body dead on the heath somewhere. So they found my remains dead on the heath. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Managing Gio, even though he's an adult, I can't babysit a grown person. Sorry. A grown person. I don't know if he shouts in his sleep. I don't know if he's got some weird tick. I don't know.
Looking ahead.
Unlocked. I like my solitude, guys. It's an art I've perfected over the years. I've been through depression, I've been through the worst times of my life, but I've perfected the art of solitude. They had to have to babysit Gio, I'm sorry. Not there. Fuck it. What if they come and do some Fred and Rose West shit to me?
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
That's good. They keep saying that fucking line. Scroll of animate dead. This guy.
What's in here?
Where is that scroll? Flange Fiddler, fam. Because then Moy will really become Geo. Dude, it's not that I don't want a cat, I do. But I've said this a million times. I think I barely look after myself. I don't want a day where I'm like so fucking tired or out of it or just can't be asked that I'm neglecting a cat. Can't have a creature die on my hands. I just can't go through that. I don't want to put infection into something and become so fucking like lax that something happens. I can't. I barely look after myself. Looking after a creature, man, that's a responsibility, fam. Because then more really become. I mean, you were lucky. At least up till now, you were lucky. You had your sister. You had even maybe your parents to kind of manage that. When I'm not home, I don't know what the fuck to do. Come here for my brother does night shift. My work is during the day, so it becomes kind of difficult. Because he has to sleep. He has to sleep during the day. Because then more, come here, fluffy boy. Let me smack you. Grab his leg. That's a grab his leg. But that guy is fantasized about Sonya and Gio. It's fucking me up.
No one's stopped me yet.
Fucking me up. I do want a cat. I love creatures. The only pure thing on this planet are creatures. Maybe one of these days I'll get a cat. One of these days. I could have done with a cat a couple of years ago. Could have done with a cat. Sonny's more likely to be a killer than Gio. Dude, she needs chaperoning everywhere she goes because she has epileptic seizures. She needs Gio to be a chaperone to places. I don't think she's that deadly. I think Gio's deadly with the drink and the GTA 4 and all that shit. I think Gio is the deadly one. We've seen how Gio asserts aggression and dominance when he's speaking with Gio. She's very silent. You see how that happens. We've seen it, guys. When they were doing the Saturday night hijinks, we saw how it went down. We didn't even need to troll to have that shit break down. That shit broke down by itself. You get me? He's a big boy, yeah. He's a Fred West. But then it could all stand. That's how it started with Fred and Rose West. He asserted dominance over Rose West. She ended up taking over. Can crush some peeps, yeah. I would not want to mess with you. See, I'm not macho. I'm not a macho man. Like, I've got that more enraged, men no more kind of mentality. But I ain't macho. Like, I know, even though he's kind of timid, Gio, he would beat the shit out of me. Like, I've got the smarts and the speed, even at my age. But I know, if he got me, he'd go to town, fam, Gio. He would fucking sit on me and I'd be dead. You say that, but Gio turns into a pussy off stream with her. She controlling. Yeah, but that's the harmless kind of controlling. When it comes to, like, control, you see it in him. Let's play. Grab his leg. Grab his leg. Where is it? There it is.
That sexy body, yo. Stick it in, alright!
Score!
Suck it! Score! Fam, she's disgusting! Drop his leg! Fuck him! That sexy body, yo. Sticking in alright!
Score!
Suck it. Score! Fam, she's disgusting. Drop his leg. Fuck him. Harder! Harder! That sexy body, yo. Sticking in alright!
Score!
Suck it. Score! Fam, she's disgusting. Drop his leg. Fuck him. Harder! Harder! That sexy body, yo. Sticking in alright!
Score!
Suck it. Score! Fam, she's disgusting. Drop his leg. Fuck him. Harder! Harder! That sexy body, yo.
Stop.
Sticking in alright!
You're cheapening out now.
Score!
Suck it. Score! Fam, she's disgusting. Drop his leg. Fuck him. Harder! Harder! That sexy body, yo. Sticking in alright!
Score!
Suck it. Score! Fam, she's disgusting. Drop his leg. Fuck him. Harder!
Isn't it alert delays? I don't know how.
That sexy body, yo. Sticking in
I
alright!
don't know how he's doing it.
Score!
Suck it. Score! Fam, she's disgusting. Drop his leg. Fuck him. Harder! Harder! That sexy body, yo. Sticking in alright!
Score!
Suck it. Score! Fam, she's disgusting. Drop his leg. Fuck him. Harder!
Alright.
Harder!
Jeez Louise. Where my that was your entertainment. That was the entertainment. I'll be doing a reaction, 23-minute reaction at the end of this stream. Might be shorter because Rick ain't here. Probably get more done. But yeah. Easy, open the fucking door.
Is that blood? No, never mind. I'll fill that one later.
Also, wait, there's no Moin's right there. There's no monkey on his head, and he's not naked. Also, he's not rolling down a hill or a mountain. Dude, I swear Kaiser's had a dream lately where he's just rolling me down a hill. Gotta be it.
Have a lot on my
He's had a dream lately or something.
in it.
Can only and just sticking things up people's rear ends. That plus rolling me down the hill. Yikes. Big yikes. Yes, have you ever shoved something up your bum?
An entire edition dedicated to one lord and his metal toys.
Behold, tree.
Now you really pushed self-propelled rolling. Oh shit.
To die. The goddess Rontia wishes me to save it. I can feel
Also, on the way down, a branch would get lodged up.
awaken,
Crazy.
flower and bloom as I know you can.
What if they turned Kaiser's consciousness into a rogue AI in the future? Someone comes across. You know how they kind of uploaded Data's AI, but in the future on some space station they upload a rogue AI and it's Kaiser, and all he does is fuck with people who come there. It'll be like a Magnetic Rose. The AI consciousness in Magnetic Rose. Kaiser just fucking with people. He'll have doodads and gadgets and stuff, just trying to poke people in the arse. Do that, fam.
I shouldn't have run away. I'm sorry.
Shit. Dude, that's... But dude, where the viewers gone? We just have fucking 4 viewers. It dropped to 1%. Okay. Laura and Vanra. Okay, let's try it. Dude, why did the chat just die all of a sudden? I was talking, man. I'm fucking talking. Still find it wild that that one kiddo in class isn't allowed to celebrate his birthday. Is he a Jehovah's Witness? His mum said he teaches twice to make sure we don't say happy birthday. Is he a Jehovah's Witness? Because they don't celebrate birthdays. Because apparently it's ego. They are Muslim. What? What's their reasoning? The hell's their reasoning? Okay, I mean, you don't have to say happy birthday as though it's this big special thing that's your birthday. You can just say, look, I turned this age. I feel like, you know, celebrating the moment. 1 year of life or something. Okay. There were a lot of Muslim kids in my school that died. Are you serious? Dude, the only birthdays we're not supposed to celebrate are the Prophet's birthdays. Like, we're not, it's innovation. It's called innovation. Celebrating your child's birthday is not religious innovation. It's just celebrating your child's birthday. We're not supposed to celebrate the birthdays of prophets and companions of the prophet, like, because there is no basis in religion for celebrating the birthday of a prophet. That's a lie. Okay. What? Ijma, which means scholarly consensus based on the Quran and Sunnah, it's prohibited. Prohibited is very clear based on the Quran and Sunnah. No, they don't know what they're talking about. I know what Ijma is. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Doesn't have to be a religious connotation to a birthday. There does not have to be a religious connotation to a little party. Dude, if it was an Ijma, my mum wouldn't have bought a little cake for us after school on my birthday. When I came back from school on his birthday, she wouldn't have done that. These people don't know what they're talking about. They just make things up. Celebrating a child's birthday doesn't have to be, can be completely apolitical, a-religious, completely agnostic. Yeah, usually we tell kids they can bring it in a tree and sing. See, you don't even need to call it happy birthday, like it's a religious thing. They said no to that, but then they asked again that we don't even acknowledge it at all. Yeah, I don't see how being happy. When we celebrate when a kid hits 14 years of age and he's a hafiz, or he knows how to read Quran, or he's the age where he can take responsibility for himself. So that's almost marking a milestone. You know, we mark milestones religiously, but you don't need a birthday to be fucking religious. Yeah, Dude, I thought that was a fucking Jehovah's Witness thing. The Jehovah's Witness says you do not celebrate your birthday because it gives the kids an ego, like it makes it all about them. That's what I've heard. But dude, I've never heard of birthdays being haram. Our schools are meant to have variations, but they're not meant to have complete differences like this. One person says celebrating birthdays is haram, another person saying that we're not supposed to have that. Like even in our prayers, there's variation, but the sentiment is still the same. But for someone to like that level of difference, dull the boy says. What is going on? Well, let me just vet this video before I play it. I need to know his background though. Yeah, wait 1 second. That's what it says. Okay, he's given it good explanations, but there's nothing religious about birthdays. We don't have to adopt it into our religious life. You know, they celebrate birthdays religiously. Every year my kid gets a birthday, like it's a religious, like it's, what's the word? Not tradition, but
only a disappointment by its threadbare pint selection.
Yeah, they turn it into a tradition. But just a harmless little celebration, a cake or food for your kid. In that regard, it's just semantics, man. There's nowhere that says you do not. There's nowhere in the religion that would even speak to not celebrating birthday, because there's nothing religious about it. There's nothing religious about celebrating it. You know what I mean? It's like saying mashallah to someone. You know what I mean? Like saying, oh, alhamdulillah, you've been blessed. Like, oh, my business is successful. Alhamdulillah. You're saying, you know, as God wills it. So, you know, if someone's birthday and you say, mashallah, he's 5 years old. It's like that. That's how we see birthdays. They're looking too much into it. Like, oh, it's a pagan. They used to use candles to do this and that. I don't consider birthdays a religious part of my thing. Differently. That video was he was trying to word salad it into why it is very. I understand what he's saying, but we don't consider birthdays tradition, like a tradition or religious tradition. It's just something you do if you're proud, or mashallah, your kid is this. But let's say kids. Interesting. Really interesting. Dude, I haven't celebrated my birthday for like last 10 10, 12 years. It just fades out eventually. It's just a kiddie thing. It's just a kiddie happy. It's not religion, man. You can't say celebrating your kid being 1 year older and being alive is haram. There is nowhere that says it's haram. Like, there is nowhere that says haram. But if you're turning into a ritual, that's what I'm saying. If you turn it into a yearly sort of ritual where you're adhering to it like it's some sort of like invisible tradition, then maybe I can see the spirit of it might be. But no Muslim ever fucking looks at it that way. So in infants primary school, the parents of the birthday kid bought sweets for the entire class, gave it to the teacher, hand out at lunch. Yeah. Riot's kid probably isn't South Asian. Yeah, true. Even Somali Muslims have way different practices than like non-Somali Muslims. And even in Muslim ceremonies, there's some of the traditions are a bit different.
Got a tip for you, mate. Don't believe everything you read.
Okay. Wise words. Woman. Kid always said it was haram. That's interesting. It is semantic. It's a semantical thing. When Mufti Menk said, if the world's telling you you celebrate your kid's birthday every year, the world's not telling you you have to celebrate your kid's birthday. No one's ever looked at me weird when I've said, oh, we're not celebrating our birthday this year. I know nobody's ever looked weird. Like, it's not even something that comes up. These people just all things. You know, it's funny. Muslims, they stress on the little things, but they completely ignore the big things. I mean, they completely ignore the bigger issues. We believe in small sins and big sins. We pray that God keeps us away from the big sins because we will always do the little sins. We stress so much on Kit Kats and fucking little things that we shouldn't actually give much power or thought to, and we should think to the bigger things. Ain't it a sin to have the kid come home to no mention of their B-day by parents, go to sleep crying? I mean, and there's no such thing as sin for not celebrating all one way or the other. That's the thing. My mom knew that October 8th was my, birthday. As in, it was like the anniversary of my birth. 1 year older. She would make a cake, some special food, that's it, and we'd celebrate, There was not always a party with kids or nothing like that, Dude, even my friends, even my Muslim friends, we didn't think of it as like a, brainwashing that you have to celebrate your birthday. If we didn't do our birthdays, we didn't give a fuck. Things like this will just cause us between kid and the parent. I understand the reasoning. There's nothing that says it's you will get sin against your record. There's nothing that says it's haram. But these people are saying it's like probably like avoid. You should avoid it. You should avoid celebrating birthday like it's a tradition. We never, my mom never put candles on the cake, so that absolves us of that. You can't even say happy birthday. Okay. Yeah, I think these people need to look at the bigger issues they have. Saying happy birthday is haram. We worry about the little things because sometimes it can lead to the big things. Innovations can lead to much bigger sins. You let this slide, it becomes like a roller coaster, like a snowball effect.
I'm sorry.
I don't think this leads to a snowball effect. I think I understand what they say. There becomes an expectation of a birthday every year. So your kid is spoiled, basically. He expects to receive a present every year of his birth, every day of his birth. He becomes. I understand that, but that's a parenting aspect. You're a bad parent if your kid grows up like that, expecting, becoming like a petulant little kid that expects a present, throws a tantrum whenever he doesn't get the latest Sega or Nintendo. I was never like that as a kid. I would be happy that my mum baked me a fruitcake or gave me like crisp and set out like a plate full of like nice foods, you know, that she usually doesn't give because you don't want kids becoming fucking diabetic and shit. Moderation, fam. Dude, that's the first time I've heard of that. That's why I needed a freaking Rick as my guide. Get lost in the sea. God, what do you do? Believe me when I say, as a Muslim, I have a lot more to worry about than saying happy birthday in my life. A lot more. Muslims have much more to worry about than worry about that shit. You may not make it to your next birthday. What are you doing about the big sins that you do? You may never make it there, fam. To even say such a thing. For some reason, to me, they're not even saying happy birthday part kind of dehumanizing in a way. You can add nothing but something to check off as medical child grade sheet. This kid who has no dude. We as Muslims we say mashallah, Allah Mubarak. Whenever like a Muslim asks, oh alhamdulillah man, you're a child. How old is he? Mashallah, Allah Mubarak, he's 4 years old. You're talking about, they're starting to walk, they're starting to... We recognize milestones of life on this earth and being grateful that we're alive and my kid's healthy. That's all I see birthdays as. I don't see it as a pagan ritual. I don't think of it that way. It's just fucking food on a plate. You know, you say, mashallah, you're 5 years on this earth. You know, Allah look after you. You know what I mean? Like, if you see it like that, you don't need to overthink it. There's pretentious overthinking. Like, from my perspective, I ain't speaking out against no scholars. They know more than me. But that's pretentious overthinking. These are people who are so insecure about their desires and things they can't have no self-control that they're worrying about this. I would never raise my kids to be an entitled little prick, fam. That expects presents every year. Expects a big cake with fucking 20 fucking candles on. Yeah, we're all about the harmful effects of music, the lyricisms, that kind of thing. It's more about what it's become than what it was. There always used to be in like Mecca, Medina. There always used to be traveling, you know, musicians and stuff, and people were entertained by that stuff. But it's more about what it's like an intoxicating effect. Music has become a drug. It's depressed people who listen to music and think it understands them and they vibes with them, and there is an intoxicating drug-like effect on music. You see it with depressed people. Look at Immortal on our Discord. Music is more important to him than it's Christianity. So it's that kind of thing. Yeah, and dance and sex, provocative or sexual dances, that sort of thing. That's why it's weird some of these people are so strict about it. It's fine being strict about it as long as you're keeping your bigger sins in check. You don't worry about the small things. If you look after the big things, the small things will sort themselves out. It's like slash your wrist music. You know what I mean? Slash your wrist music. Get rid of all music except the music that keeps the kiddos sitting down. Yeah.
It's going to be all right. I promise. That's right. Mummy is here.
Mommy is here.
You're just making that up on the spot.
You brought her back. You brought back my sweet, sweet girl.
It was on the bus 24/7. The only thing I feel kind of bad about is they used to make us sing Christ was the Lord, like Jesus was the God, and I used to sing about it. I used to sing in assembly in my schools until I realized what the fuck I was saying. And I started. My mom started slowly teaching us about religion, like she didn't even know we were saying Jesus is God in my school. We were all singing it. White, black, Somalian, Chinese, non-Muslim, Buddhist, Christ is the Lord. Then when I was mature enough to realize, I used to just whisper, Christ is the prophet, and that's it. I used to butcher the song, oh no, D-Lo, Christ is the prophet. That kind of stuff. I was like, okay. And then eventually the law came in that you're not allowed to wear crosses, you're not allowed to have Christian songs because it's too like one-sided. Yeah, only to sing Michael Jackson. Yeah, they don't do it now. You're not allowed to. Like, schools are secular except when they're teaching trans ideology. Dude, I can't believe our school wasn't even a Christian school. But in the 90s, in the fucking 90s, we were saying Christ the Lord in our assemblies. It was so normal to me back then to sing, you know, O come all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant, O come ye faithful to Bethlehem. Come and rejoice him, born the King of angels. O come let us adore him. O come let us adore him. Oh, come let us adore him, Christ the Lord. And I was like, what the fuck? It was completely normal. We were singing along. I remember the lyrics to the Jesus thing. And then I was like, fuck, what am I doing? Oh, I did that. Have to do Pledge of Allegiance. We three kings of Bethlehem. No, we three kings of Bethlehem we used to sing as well. Born. Okay, yeah, I remember some of the songs. Star of One, the Star of Nine. Yeah, I remember some of those hymns and shit we sung. It was like fucking church. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Dude, I mean, I could get down with that. There's no shit in that. Wait, allegiance to the flag of the United States. Allegiance to the flag, that would be anti-Muslim. The republic for which I God. Last line I'm down with. The first half of we got a grade for memorizing it like kindergarten. Oh shit. Dude, that is insidious. We've traded one level of insidious for another level of insidious. Teaching like 48 genders in school and all. It used to be like a theocratic sort of religious brainwashing. Now it's become very liberal brainwashing. Don't kids here have to do it every morning at school?
I doubt I'll ever sleep again. For fear she'll be swiped from under my nose.
Here. A token from the pirate life I left behind. Thank you for being braver than half this city put together.
Except...
You hungry, sweet girl? How about we bake something? You love baking. Remember?
Mommy.
They would announce it's time to do it to the whole school when I was. Okay. Ah, she's too quiet. She's been through hells and back. Interesting, we don't do that now. There is a level of like sensitivity I believe that people should have, but not so much sensitivity that you're like, okay, let's teach 78 genders in school, then teach little boys that, you know, you can chop your dick off and be a woman. It's a bit too much, I think. How would this make sense for nonsense? Kids with green cards or even kids with parents on work visas.
Mention the parchment quality of the Gazette.
It's the quickest way here. Non-citizens don't deserve to be here. Damn. Damn. Right, getting harsh. Right, getting fucking harsh. What do you think of New York City? It's gonna cost them $10 billion or 10 million, no, $10 billion to house refugees in hotels in New York. Sanctuary state. What do you think about all that? $10 billion. Fucking hotels, what the fuck?
Sending a strongly worded letter would be a good place to start.
If by strongly worded letter
Baldur's Gate's never going to be safe with the Absolute out there. Why would the Gazette
Harry
lie to
Dubois,
an entire city?
All the sheriff and the board of it's warned this would happen, yeah? They did. Cost to the fucking taxpayer. And the people who are actually waiting to the legal mean.
What do I think of Lord Gortash's still watch?
Gortash.
I am so glad you asked, Edvard.
Nobody listened to him. This is what happens when the Dems fucking pretend there's no problem. They're still pretending there's no problem. They're talking about 10 billion like it's nothing. 10 billion like it's fucking nothing. What the fuck do I get? Out of the way.
Hold, Seeker! Have you come to swear yourself to Shress by my paw? Mother of cats, feline of felicity, the only deity one should ever swear fealty to in these 9 lives. Now, will you heed our mother's call and bolster her as she crushes the heathen absolute beneath her divine paw? Shareth shall mourn your absence, but always honor your capriciousness as her own. May your dusks be long, and your hunger fleeting.
Bloody hell. That is some fucking cat, fam. Going. Where's everyone? Where's everyone today? So it's my loyal and trusting boys, Ryan and Kaiser, always. You are the constants. Toshi's strangely absent right now. Wanking. Red Dot, no Red Dot Media.
Welcome, dear patron, to Sorceress Sundries. It has come to my attention that there is a bitter adventurer located outside the shop. Not to worry. We will quickly handle this disturbance for your comfort and
safety. They are not doing anything bad, and I know this. I know them.
One person in service of the revered wizard Lorroakan, proprietor of this fine establishment. To browse our wares, say trade. To provide information about the Night Song, say Night Song. If you are a city official here to collect dues, say taxes. For all other inquiries, say other.
Oh, I remember this.
The provision of information that leads to
just making this 2-page list of anime to watch next.
A great deal to Master Lorroakan.
Dude, there's only one anime.
Do you have information regarding
Pluto, that's it for me this year. That and finish Villain. That's it. After that, I'm done.
Line of inquiry terminated. How else might I be of assistance?
Okay.
Not a dicky bird. It's really quite disappointing.
Magical relics galore. Seems like Gale's type of place.
Welcome, dear patron, to the floor at the top of the stairs. If you have information about the Night Song, great riches await. If you are here to waste the great wizard Lorroakan's time, reconsider. Let your knowledge determine your path forward.
Alright, mate. Calm your tits. Calm your tits. Dude, what the hell just... Paul's not supposed to fucking kill you. It's like fucking harder. Harder. I'll probably end at the 2-hour mark and then react to the prison video. Prison video first. What is that emoji? It's some Fall Guys character. No. Someone in a prison cage. Somebody in a cage. Or Fall Guy in jail. Rock on.
Welcome. Let your knowledge...
lava elemental looks at you placidly, mere unfathomable heat beating against your face.
Okay. Oh. Oh.
Welcome back to Source the provision of information. Please proceed upstairs for further instruction. Thank you. Welcome back, dear patron. Let your knowledge
The Night Song is an immortal being, the child of a deity. The Night Song is a priceless ruby from a realm beyond our own. The Night Song is an ancient potion that allows its drinker to become irresistibly attractive to man and god alike.
Oh, that's not what it is.
The Night Song is a druidic staff that allows its bearer command over an army of ancient beasts.
Oh, it's not these two.
The Night Song is a priceless ruby from a realm beyond our own. The Night Song is an immortal being, the child of a deity.
Save. Do it. Child of a deity. Yep, that's the one. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Hold very still, Nicklaw. Craig's aim is much improved, but still leaves something up to chance.
Yes, sir.
Gnome abuse.
All right, Craig.
Gnome abuse.
Ready? Aim.
Squad.
We have a visitor. At ease. Nicklaw, you may go. I see no Night Song. Surely you wouldn't have entered my tower without the Night Song in hand? Surely you wouldn't have wasted my time? You'll have more gratitude than you know how to count once the Night Song is in my hands. Do you have it or not?
Dude, don't give me that fucking tone. I'll beat the shit out of you.
She? Then you do know her. You've been to Shah's temple, to the Shadowfell. You've looked upon the Night Song's face. Tell me, and choose your next words carefully. Where is she now?
Up your ass, man. She's up your ass.
I'm growing tired of this repartee, my friend. Let us cut to the chase. Beautiful, isn't it? Worth more than your life, too. I bought it from a Kalashite warlock.
Kalashite?
Very little of his soul left to him. It can bind a celestial to the wearer's service with a snap of the fingers. And this? This can keep her in place. Forever. It didn't work out for poor Ketherick, did it? He was a fool. A desperate mercenary who poured out his soul to whichever god flattered him. I serve no god, but that which stares back at me in the mirror. The Night Song will be put to a grand purpose, equalizing man and god. Whoever helps me attain that which I seek will be greatly rewarded. Of course not. But perhaps, after enough lifetimes, I might make a start of it.
Maybe that's why there's so many of them. Like a scourge. Kaiser. Why do you think Willie ain't married? He's a weeb. The weeb is his interests are actually a degeneracy on Mormonism when you think about it. Maybe they abandoned him. He doesn't act like any Mormon I've ever, like, from what I know by reputation, he's not like any Mormon. Convert.
We shall see, won't we? Do as I say, and you will be rewarded beyond imagination.
I don't think he cares much for his Mormonism.
And you give up
He does a lot of things that I've asked him in the past, like, don't you Mormons believe in this, or don't you Mormons believe in that?
The choice is yours. But make no mistake, I always get.
He's not high enough in that cult. It's like a Scientology cult, Mormonism. He's not high enough up to realize. Damn, he's got celestials. What the wazoo?
You'll bring him the Night Song, won't you? He'll be so very pleased, so very happy if his plan
Bloodline of a pure blood Mormon girl, yeah. Damn. I met a lot of them, they all married by the time they start uni. He's an interesting case. He is. I don't think he's frequent enough at his Mormon church or wherever it is. Too busy making infographics.
Keeping very well, I hope?
Mother's milk, your visage speaks of ill tidings. Speak, ally mine. What troubles you? Is he indeed? Pray tell, what does he seek from Dame Aylin? Magicians and their machinations. I have had enough for an eternity. I will wring his neck until he's dead. Oh, his end will be one more strand in the great braid of our friendship.
I'm coming with you. I'd like to get a few licks in myself.
My darling, we agreed you'd scout for the nearest Selûnite enclave this very night. Let us divide our efforts. All the sooner to be reunited.
I won't let you go alone. Who knows what this wizard might have planned?
Our closest ally will accompany me, won't you? It will be a swift and fruitful chore. Hie we to this Lorroakan right away. I am as eager to meet him as he is to ensnare me.
Damn. She ain't taking no prisoners. That wasn't.
I'm ready.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Their Mormon bloodlines of looking like D-tier white trash. Their Mormon bloodlines of looking like D-tier white trash. William looked like a Mormon, like collared shirts. Like I can see him in collared shirt, like those Mormons wear.
You sleep, but the wicked don't. Someone is here to disturb your rest.
Get the hell away from me!
What?
Peace, brother. We're here to take you home.
The Master needs all 7 of us for the ceremony. Come with us and be
Willie don't know how to dress.
We'll live again.
Your creations of him in WWE are like the best.
Master Cazador has known where Astarion was this entire time. He knew he would return. The rite. The Master needs him. He must attend.
Oh, I'm well aware of what the Master needs. But don't we deserve better?
Better? What do you mean, better?
After all these centuries of torment, I know what you all want. More than power. More than to walk in the sun. You want to see him dead. The rite of profane ascension will be mine. And he won't see a scrap of its glory. I am going to complete the ritual as the Ascendant, and then I am going to kill him! This is your chance. Stand with me. Name me your new master. We will get our revenge. And you will all live again.
His liar's smile spells danger. He knows full well that his kin will die in the ritual, but if any of the bearers of the scar die before the ritual begins, he will lose his chance to perform the rite himself. He needs them to run willingly to their deaths, thinking they stand a chance against their master.
Dead. Dead. His mom's dead to give birth to Ace.
I'm doing what I have to. I can't be what you want to see in me.
Die in the ritual? Whatsoever are you speaking of? We are going to cheat undeath. The Master doesn't need to lie to us. He controls us, fully. Why go through the trouble of giving us hope?
Because it's more cruel.
Ryan greatness. You guys know how I is. Use the emojis. You use the language.
We'll help you.
Can y'all roll your R's? How do you mean? How do you mean?
The bonds hold. He owns us. We have no choice. We must obey. Get out of here, Astarion. Before...
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Spanish people, yeah, we can do we can do Oz. Yeah, this season, and Spanish people can do fancy Oz. We can do that, fam. We can do that shizzle, fam. What to do, what to do.
What should I do?
Try to. While you ran, can you roll your ass? Can you roll your ass? practicing. Okay, how come? You practicing for some Spanish chick, right? Because I want to be able to use it if I'm learning different languages one day. Yeah. If your tongue is sophisticated, it make it easier to speak authentically rather than sound like a white man and I speak a different language. The white man's burden. The ABC. The white man's burden. I know that's not what that means, but I feel like. Shadow.
Can't give up.
Can't give up. Where's the summon? I can roll it, but not with the... Oh, yeah, okay.
Need to act fast.
What a mess. Well,
just roll with it.
Least you've met my family.
Roll with it. See how you lie to them.
He cannot. Thanks
I doubt it. I doubt it. And if he was, he wouldn't do it on Twitter.
He will be furious.
Because we'd all laugh him out the fucking room.
And he'll be even more furious when I get to that crypt. And stop.
He probably goes to forums, dedicated forums.
For what it's worth, thank you. No matter what happens down there, You helped me stand up against him.
All languages. It just shows weeb to learn Jap. It just shows you're fucking. Like you can learn it. It's really hard to learn a language. It's great, but then I have to ask why Japan? Of all the languages in the world, why Japan? Why is it always fucking Japan when you're a nerd? Fucking weeb. That's why. Shouldn't have just bought a Filipino wife off the internet. Yeah, use that stimmy check that use that stimmy check that Brandon gave. Wait, did Brandon give stimmy checks or was it Trump? It was Trump, wasn't it? Keep forgetting. Who gave them stimmy checks?
Those vampire spawn came for Astarion, didn't they? Lucky for him that we were here to fight them off. Of course. Just the one?
Dog Brandon.
Rings a bell? Why? Oh, hells. You didn't pick that by hand, did you? They're deadly poisonous.
Trump gave 3.
Joking.
Brandon has never given up.
They're
okay.
safe.
Yep, he should have used his 3 stimmy checks to buy a...
Thank you. I don't have anything to give you in return, I'm afraid. Well, perhaps I can come up with something later, all the same.
I do good. Combat. The game's not over yet.
Why, hello, lover. That sounded more debonair in my head, I'll admit. Do you need something?
Alright, I'm gonna react to the 22-minute thing.
Fine. What's on your mind? No notes. You've exceeded my every expectation. Even if I could have made it this far without you, I don't think I'd have wanted to.
Alright. William R. Aguilar. Do I ask Aguilar? Aguilar's very not white surname. Where's it from? I go, are you Mexican? Are you Spanish? Are you nah. That boy thinks he's the whitest of the white. The mutt, yeah. Aguilar. Aguilar. Great.
Many things, I suppose.
What is the hell is going on? Oh, she should not be. What the hell?
My face protects
Not how she should be dressed. mention of his parents, though he said he grew up very sheltered.
What have we here? A magician in a tower, hiding away from the frightening world. What are you so scared of, Magus? Not the Night Song, surely? Why, she's nothing but a relic to be purchased and pursued.
At last. There you are, my dear.
You will address
Yeah, link me the prison video, the 23-minute one, Kaiser.
Dame Aylin. And you are a whelp without honor, without pride, with nothing but a tower full of trinkets.
Dude, he's just got some Mexican in him, white Mexican in him, like Gio.
Perhaps we could start over. I am Lorroakan.
Okay, nice.
I am most pleased to make your acquaintance. And that of your fine companion, who perhaps heard I was looking for you. Dame Aylin, I have discovered a device that would allow your immortality to be shared. It would cause you no harm, no pain of any kind. You serve your mother, Seluna, I believe. She who has blessed our realm.
Probably 1 to 2% Native American, yeah.
Gifts. Honor her by sharing yours.
You do not seek to share my gifts. You seek to poach them. You dare to threaten me with the same magic that held me in torment for 100 years.
I had hoped to appeal to your better nature. Perhaps I overestimated you. No bother. I have an arsenal of implements capable of convincing you to see reason. But his magic lives. I'd hoped you to keep an open mind, but it seems you're determined to make this as difficult as possible. I have great plans for you, Dame Aylin. And if you will not go quietly, then you'll go kicking and screaming.
Magicians and their plans for Dame Aylin. Predictable, sadistic, flaccid.
Myrmidons! Imperatum!
Oh dear. Yikes. Alright.
Very well.
What the hell is that? Love it. Let's see what we can do. kidding me?
My faith will protect me.
Fading fast. I need healing.
That's what I'm talking about. Steel, what the hell? Transmuted to steel.
To the chase.
Yeah, if I die in this fight, then I'll just end it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Dr. Han, I am a surgeon. Indeed we are. Indeed we are. Indeed we are all surgeons.
What do I have to lose?
You're kidding me right now.
Lorroakan. You who would see me caged. You who would purchase my...
Alright, we're gonna react to the video.
Gold. Let every
Let
wicked
this cutscene end.
every vile murderer, each slaver and misery
Oh shit.
Dame Aylin.
Oh my days.
She is indomitable.
Backbreaker.
When her face lights the
Backbreaker.
shadows of your wrongdoing, you are broken.
Oh shit. Backbreaker like Bane. Backbreaker like Bane. That's what I'm talking about. Big women, fam. Never be afraid of strong women, guys. Never be afraid of strong women. Never be afraid.
Something good here, I hope.
Where is his body that she just broke his back? Where is it?
The firehead fool is dead. Yet as I stare upon his corpse, I feel... sadness. Why?
Say it can't be so. I am
We got high hopes, high apple pie in the sky hopes.
Battle has tired my mind, made me susceptible to flights of fancy.
Oops, there goes another rubber tree times 3.
As is your way.
What is this, right?
I am proud to fight at your side.
American pie.
I will catch my breath, then to camp I will bring my bones. Moon Maiden be with you.
GG, alright. Okay. Where is that dickhead? Where that little dickhead? That brings my peeps back to life. There he is. N-words for Trump. That's still a thing. N-words for Trump.
Dost thou require a new ally? Then thou must return with the proper payment. This is the price of balance. Well, can...
Philly baseball celebration song. Okay.
Strike thy name from the archives.
Vected is down with N-words for Trump. Nice.
At least things have stayed interesting.
The game's not over yet. Who wants to speak to me? What is happening? Doggo wants to speak.
Wags his tail, a small bag. He gives in and surrenders his find to you.
Doggo greatness.
Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
Alright, just those two then. This one and then the other 23-minute one. spoilers. What is this? What is this? Wait, let me double check this. What is this? Otherwise, I'm just gonna do the prison rid. Oh, American Pie, I see. Oh, this is the is this the R. Kelly scene? Sorry, I see R. Kelly. Oh. If I hasn't seen this, then yeah. Yes. Dude, Stephen Cho, not John Cho. Dude, I feel so sorry for John Cho, man. Okay. Fake I thought every American saw American Pie. It was huge. It's huge during that time. Ah, fuck it. Let's go to the old dudes in prison. Old timers in prison. Old timers. Yeah. It's a generational thing, guys, as well. Got distracted by Harvey Smith's tweet. My boy Harvey Smith. Aylin Kumar, yeah. They grew up on Will Ferrell movies. That's about it.
Oh, stop right there!
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Grab one of them.
Fuck, man.
Some are blind. Others are ridden with cancer.
Life means life.
Have serious mental illness. All of them are old. And a few will never get out alive.
The United States gives out longer sentences than any other place on the face of the earth. Europe looks at us like we don't know what we're doing. It looks like we're crazy.
Open now!
In this special investigation, Fault Lines gains unprecedented and exclusive access to prisons across the United States and discovers
100-year-old in there
of elderly inmates.
Don't you think that motherfuckers learned the lesson by that point?
We ask, what's the true cost of America's lock 'em up and throw
what did it say?
approach to justice?
Execute them at that point, like execute them or don't keep them there for fucking 9 years.
I bit the corner right here getting ready to count the door and I heard him fall. Boom.
Can you feel everything? We got medical on the way.
Bobby, it's Elizabeth.
To learn nothing. Yeah.
There you go.
Head wounds have a tendency to bleed a lot.
1, 2, 3. Turn around, sit down. There you go.
Let's get him to the treatment room while you shut the door.
Watch your feet there, yeah. You don't have
Oh, he was
Fuck, man.
a couple of them do.
TWD, yeah. Maggie's dead.
Inmates call this the death house.
Death house.
The geriatric unit at the Joseph Harp Correctional Center in Lexington, Oklahoma, holds more than 250 elderly and disabled offenders.
What kind of stuff are they in for?
There you go.
It was created 3 years ago in response to a massive explosion in Oklahoma's elderly prison population.
Okay.
Our fastest growing segment is the inmates that are the age of 50 and over. We have about 3,700.
Dude, like, what kind of crime would they have committed in the 70s?
In the last decade. And projections are we're going to continue to grow at about 45% a year.
Like, the punishment was much harsher back in the day. Punishments have gone more lenient now. Some guy could have gone to prison for like 20 years just for thieving something.
Before you're even eligible for parole. And then
maybe reoffend.
Life without parole.
Life, okay.
Plutarco Hill, and my number is 48713. I received that January the 16th, 1948.
Plutarco has the oldest inmate number in the state. He's 86 years old. 66 of those years have been spent behind bars.
66 years in prison.
10 times.
Dude, who wouldn't?
Getting out of prison as you are getting
who wouldn't escape from prison? 66.
My health was good.
Who wants to live like this for 66 fucking years?
Where that U-Haul trailer was at.
What are you serving for now, this sentence?
This sentence is a murder charge.
Murder charge? Okay.
How long ago?
1947.
What's your sentence?
Life.
Okay.
Which one are you?
I'm not there. I'll come around.
And this is what life means for Plutarco now. A small section of a dormitory with a few black and white photographs of his family.
Life ain't like Shawshank Redemption, fam.
Elderly people in prison. Should they be given extra consideration for release?
Well, yeah, I do.
Can you explain why?
Because they're harmless.
They didn't think it through.
In fact, he's part of a growing American trend. In the last decade, the number of prisoners aged 55 and over has grown by an astonishing 75%. Partly because longer sentences began to be handed out in the 1970s.
They don't expect people to live that long, right? Giving life out and inmates living to 100. Yeah. Dude.
And the older a prisoner is, the bigger financial strain.
Your health is better in prison than it is out of prison. Ain't that fucked up? Ain't that fucked up?
2 to 3 times more than younger offenders. Older prisoners suffer higher rates of health problems. Functional disabilities, impaired movement, major diseases, and mental illness.
Because they get health care as and when they need inside.
My world wears white in a day of black sleet. It hides bitter cold with its pale purple feet.
What's this depressing shit they're teaching them?
Rotted teeth, wanting more, more, more.
Mabel Bassett Correctional Center.
Depressing poetry they're telling them in there.
Prison. This state incarcerates more women per capita than any other in the U.S., twice the national average. They too are growing old behind bars.
We kill the world with hate and neglect.
Estella and Mary may look like two grandmothers passing their time reading and writing poetry, and they are, but they're also convicted killers.
Smile with your broken teeth, mourning in the morning, to nothing.
Let them out.
You bet.
She can work at a grocery store or something.
Won't be wedding white.
She can work at a grocery store, contribute to the economy.
It was either kill or be killed.
And I chose to live. That it was a survival thing.
Estella turned 60 in November.
Please do.
She's been behind bars for 13 years and hopes to be released in 2014.
13, okay.
Can you tell us what kind of impact you think your incarceration has had on your family?
Has she been released then?
Well, it's been especially hard on my grandchildren because they're always wondering why come I can't go home with them when they come to visit me, and they get upset. Like, why did you do it? They ask me, why did you do this, you know?
Yeah, probably, if it's like 10 years old.
Like that you took somebody's life is really hard.
Damn, good swing.
The rising number of elderly prisoners and the price tag for that trend comes as state budgets are being squeezed across the country. Oklahoma has been hit particularly hard. The second round of budget reductions took a lot of our treatment. We have no substance abuse treatment contractually or otherwise at medium security now, and I know you've been to some of our medium security facilities. So we have to go back to our 10,000 plus volunteers, people that are retired professionals, people that work with faith-based groups, our prison ministry.
Let them play the gods in a game for sentence reduction. Faith-based groups, prison ministries.
Sunday evening, the Westmore Community Church Band is doing just that, playing a concert for the inmates at Joseph Harp Correctional Center. Numerous prisons we visited in Oklahoma were on lockdown because they didn't have enough officers.
Bopping his head like there's this tune when there ain't.
Staffing in the Oklahoma prison system is at 75%. Officials told us they were operating in warehouse mode, storing people with little to no rehabilitation efforts.
If there's no rehabilitation efforts, it's pointless. It's pointless drain to the taxpayer. Release them.
Spoke about how hard it was to be granted parole.
Instead of giving them fucking
every other state in the US,
concerts, let them go out to society, live a life.
It's part of the political landscape where politicians don't want to be seen as soft on crime.
Oh, fuck politicians.
Find somebody running for elected office.
Their sons are snorting cocaine. Soft on fucking crime.
Going to have a platform of
Brandon's son is a fuck up. Soft on crime.
Less tough on crime than whoever they're running against. That's just the nature of politics, I believe.
What do you think of prison?
It ain't no good. No, it ain't no good for people that ain't.
At 100 years old,
dude, I can't watch this, man.
Dementia, Sherman Parker
is too painful.
Prisoners in the United States. He's locked up at Dick Conner Correctional Center in Alabama.
This fucking makes me want to beat someone up.
Sparky, ready to eat? Yeah.
Here, the prison has found a low-cost solution for inmate health care. They train other prisoners as orderlies to work in the infirmary.
Watch your head right there.
Seth Anderson often works long hours taking care of inmates here, and for his efforts, he's paid $5 a month.
$5.
He was convicted of kidnapping, drug possession, and possession of a sawed-off shotgun.
He didn't kill anyone, though.
Easy with the old man, huh?
Dick Conner's infirmary is where everybody comes to die. You know, the guys with cancer. We have guys with cancer, leukemia, bone cancer. One guy's got leukemia, bone cancer, and lung cancer, all the same. That's what he's here for. He's here to die.
What a don this guy. Whoever this dude is with the cap.
Takes care of his blind.
What a fucking don.
His face to prevent light from irritating his eyes. He's one of several prisoners here that have been granted medical parole, but remain behind bars simply because they don't have anyone to pick them up. As for the fear that some of these men might reoffend, the numbers show that it happens, but it's rare. Only 3 out of every 1.
Of course it's fucking rare. That guy can't even fucking eat without having a cap over his fucking eyes.
29-year-olds.
They can't harm nobody else. They can't harm themselves. You know what I mean? There's no sense in them being in here.
Corn dogs and soup, that sound good?
Seth thinks Sherman Parker should be released too. Sherman is serving 2 life sentences for shooting and killing 2 women.
Okay, he's shot and killed.
He has no chance of leaving prison alive.
82.
But what about, let's say, the victim's family, like one of the ladies?
Wait, in 82, when he was 82, he shot and killed 2 people.
They think he should serve the rest of his life. I mean, do you understand that point of view too, or do you think he should be let out?
Sure I do, but he's 100
He must have killed for a reason.
I think he has served a life. You know, I mean, he's a century old. You know, he served his life. Let him go. Yeah, let him go.
Do you think you need to be in here?
No, I don't need to be here.
Maybe he was just fucked in the head.
On the farm.
Farm, okay.
That's where I was born and raised.
Maybe there was intrusion. Maybe it was a home invasion. It's a farm. Phew. Damn, Al Jazeera telling the real story, fam.
To watch more episodes of the Emmy Award-winning series Fault Lines, check your local listings or visit aljazeera.com.
America really has its priorities straight, don't they?
Correctional facility, 70 miles north of New York City. To address the needs of its growing elderly prison population, New York built the nation's first unit for the cognitively impaired.
Dude, why is there a unit for the court? Let them out.
All these inmates have dementia. Their average age is 63.
This is taxpayer fucking money. Let them out. They're dying in here for no reason.
Dr. Edward Sotile, as he does his rounds,
Sharp TV,
is the first television crew to ever be allowed here.
Mr. Turner, how are you?
Sharp Alba fam. Sony owns Alba apparently.
Sotile checks on 59-year-old Chris Turner.
We had Alba back in the day.
Kidnapping and sodomy. He's also being punished for punching a nurse in the stomach.
How you doing with your arm motions, though?
Sodomy, okay.
He came to us a couple of years ago with Huntington's chorea. That is a genetic disease that is gradually progressive.
It would be taxpayer money in or out.
Movements that are purposeless. He can't control.
I mean, yeah, for the people like this, it would be, yeah. But the functional guys that work at a grocery store or something.
And eventually they deteriorate.
Shawshank that shit.
And they die.
This unit houses 30 beds, and it's almost always
The family can look after him.
Yes, sir. How are you? Fine, thank you.
It serves no one. Old dudes who are fucking in pain being inside.
was a heavy gambler.
Donald Trump flew me all over the world, Hong Kong and all over.
Donald Trump.
Oh yeah, I'm not kidding you. In
Wait.
a private jet.
Donald Trump
canceled his credit line at the casinos.
Because
Is he mental?
Before I left the house, I would not use my credit line. I promised, and I kept my word. But she didn't tell me I couldn't say I had a credit line. Okay.
Now he claims he doesn't remember shooting at her with a rifle.
Oh, he's one of them Hollywood gods.
If prisoners with dementia can't...
Trump flew me all over the world.
How can they be rehabilitated?
I had the same question.
Dude, mental services need to be helping these people. They wouldn't have been here if the mental services helped them.
As physicians and healthcare providers is to manage them.
I know meds ain't the ideal solution, but sometimes meds have to be used.
Compassionate, and the only way we can do that is by understanding their disease.
Even if it turns into a puppy, it's preferable to all this shit.
To age, other states will undoubtedly need units like this one to look after inmates with deteriorating mental capacity. But at $100,000 a year per inmate, where's the money going to come from? At present, no one seems to have the answer.
What a failed nation you guys are, man. What a fucking failed nation you people are.
Years ago, Larry White was released from prison. He served a 32-year sentence for armed robbery and felony homicide. He's 72 now. And after so long inside, he struggled to adapt to life on the outside.
I would get on the subway, and I would...
You're all afraid in America. You're all afraid and you're all cowards.
Everybody knew that this guy just come out of prison, that everybody was staring at me. You know, and I said, well, what the f*** are you looking at? You know, what the f*** is the matter? You know, you got something on you, you know. You can't, you can't do that.
This is all you know.
Old-time anecdotes.
While locked up, Larry built social networks and programs for prisoners.
Old-time anecdotes.
And you're producing a product
that's dysfunctional.
That's right.
So what is the purpose of this? It's all back to the same thing, social control.
Right.
So I organized other prisoners. First of all, to change the conditions and to oppose how the guards and administration was treating us, you know. And so that became a movement, and it spread from one prison to another.
Kareem from Oz. This guy's Kareem from Oz, the TV show.
The same work from the other side of the fence, advocating for compassionate release for older inmates.
I'm a firm believer that everybody can change. Now, it may take some people longer than others to change. Some people will die before they do change. It's just a matter that they didn't live long enough to change. But my whole life now is geared to going back and helping those I left behind. That's my life.
Good.
I would feel that lost if I couldn't go back at all.
It's in you to a point that even though you're out, it's still in you.
Yeah, I missed it. I do. You know, I don't tell people that, but I do.
Dude. Dude.
There's an air of tension right now.
What this?
Thousands of... Unlike Larry, many prisoners won't make it out alive. Thousands of inmates will die behind bars in the United States this year. Lewis Young is afraid that he may be one of them.
How old is he?
Diagnosed with kidney cancer.
Kidney cancer.
Sentence in the hospital wing of Philadelphia's
Philly.
Center.
Your backyard.
You know,
Philly.
and not to be around your family, you know. It's like, it's real scary.
In Lewis family,
Democratic state, right? Philly.
She's a correctional chaplain and has developed a hospice program here to help comfort the dying prisoners.
To be a teacher. My hope is that if it's not possible to release the elders and to release the dying into general society, that the prisons and jails become home-like.
What, like a dog kennel?
I thank you, Lord God.
Like a dog kennel.
Tell her into my life, Lord God. You know, she popped out.
These are fucking human beings, they're not dogs, fam. I know what they did.
And I started getting my proper medication.
Like fucking dog kennels. You put dogs down.
Phyllis works with dozens of other dying patients across the state of Pennsylvania.
There's got to be a better solution
Should be allowed to die
than this. Dude, let a dude die with the sun on his fucking face. Let a dude die with the sun on his face.
And I
At
would say
least.
that each person has value, and there is something redemptive.
If he did something that was truly unforgivable, man's destined for hell, but let the dude die with the sun on his face.
I'm always going to be behind bars. I'm always going to be there. How can I help at least one other person so my life has meaning?
Well, they call us OGs. OGs, original gangsters.
Only us ethnics will know.
At Otisville
Let's smile at OGs.
He's serving 15 years to life for his role
Fucking
in
whites will never understand, fam.
We did have a Republican governor.
All your gangsters are glorified. All your white gangsters are glorified. Sensationalized and glorified.
He said he didn't want no one.
All the ethnic gangsters
to be released.
looked at like dogs and animals.
Sent throughout the parole department, and they took that very serious.
They make TV shows out of your gangsters.
In a storehouse, bringing goods
Fucking whites.
2 apples.
He's been told that he's a perfect candidate for release, but he's been denied parole every time he's gone before the board. Instead, he keeps getting deuced.
2 years or deuce.
Manson, Dharma, you get movies and TV shows made out of you. Edgy. Look how sexy and edgy he is.
So I'm part of the
All gangsters.
year over the minimum clause.
When's your next one?
My next one is in November of 2011.
Is that going to be your year?
That's going to be my year. That's going to be my year.
What was it?
31 years in the penitentiary. And
Up in the pen.
I will leave.
Up in the pen, fam.
Kevin has used his
Penn
time
State.
to better himself. He's received a master's degree in theology.
He got masters.
Sign language while working with deaf inmates.
He got master in theology.
Keeping people incarcerated who are
interesting,
community ready to go out there and be an asset to the community. To me, it's crazy. Why don't you release us now while we're still healthy and be able to contribute? You know, don't wait till, you know, we lose an arm or a leg, you know, or our minds.
Fucking Sam Harris they all worship him. He's probably got a master's in theology. Everyone fucking worships Sam Harris. It was probably useless back then. Today, you'd be a Jordan Peterson, Sam Harris.
Anybody else in the civilized world, how can you do that? And you're always crying how much money it costs. It's not solving your problems.
We have to treat these people as human beings. They are human beings, and they deserve compassion, dignity, and respect. And if you treat
they are people. I know what they did, but they are people.
Then I think you're doing the right thing, and I think that's the reason why we're here.
You know, you're in a place where loneliness will kill you. You know, although I'm in an institution now with 500 other guys, I'm still lonely. You know, you're still lonely. You're lonely inside. You know?
Fuck, man. Look, I know these people are killers. They were probably animals when they were younger, but dude, everyone deserves a second chance, man. Even Islam, for everything, there's forgiveness except shirk. There's forgiveness for everything except shirk. Sounds weird, but somebody deserves a second chance to fix up. It's fine, let them pay for it 20 years of their life. But dude, let them die with the sun on their fucking face, you know what I mean? Bloody hell. Just keeping them stuck at the taxpayer expense. $100,000 a year per inmate. Prison industrial complex. You can squeeze more money out of peeps that way by telling them, look, they misappropriate the fucking money. That's 10 year adjusted for inflation. It's fucking probably more now. The only way you justify these budgets is by keeping these people in. But the way you keep these people in is by promoting a culture of fear. Your America's full of cowards. Everyone in America's a coward. Everyone thinks they need a gun because they're afraid of everyone else. That's because of all these fucking Fox News and CNN stories that are keeping you all scared. So you'd rather pay $300,000 a year of your taxpayer money to keep a bunch of fucking dementia patients locked inside. Serves nothing and no one. And they keep taking your money. Prison industrial complex. Prison for profit, prison slavery. Fuck's sake, man. Dude, I do believe people who do fucked up shit deserve to be punished. But this is the opposite of that Fred and Rose West thing. Some of these guys made mistakes when they were young and angry and impoverished or disenfranchised. But man, you're like a granddad. You can barely move. They still keep you locked up like you're a threat. Some of these people could have been let out 15 years prior and could have at least worked a menial job or something. Janitor, grocery clerk, something. Contributed something. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Alright guys, that was depressing, but it was insightful. It's fucking insightful. Kaiser knows how to pick them. I tell you that. Kaiser knows how to pick them. Finland for next time. Okay. Yeah, I'll do this at the beginning of the next stream. Yeah, I'll do this at the beginning of next stream. Let me see the title of this one. Let me see the title. Oh, prisoners in Finland live in open prison where they learn tech skill. Oh my days. Europe constantly outclassing America. I'll check that out next stream. We'll educate people at the beginning where everyone turns up, so... Kaiser Ryan, thank you. Thank you guys. TC.